Hello and welcome back after a break. The date for the release of KGF is coming nearer, and cinematographer Bhuvan Gauda has found himself in the spotlight. In Prashanth Neel's directorial movie, which has Yash in the lead, the work of technicians is much appreciated. The cameraman has spent over 2.5 years working on this particular project, which even involved living in smoke, dust, and fire for up to 6 to 8 months. Just a few weeks away, 21st is the day when this movie is going to get released, and Bhuvan is absolutely amazed. Bhuvan is really amazed at this given point of time with the kind of response that the film has got. And he says every shot of KGF was captured with a shoulder-held camera, with many prefer using steadicams. Neither the director nor I was keen on it. I risked carrying the heavy camera on my shoulders, but that helped in getting some hazy shots which were required for the film. There were times I used to run with the camera on my shoulder. During lengthy shots, I even developed wounds, but the pain was worth it, he says. Bhuvan uses a very heavy camera. It's RE Alexa XXT. The Phantom camera, along with the Master Prime lens, was extremely heavy to carry. We didn't use any kind of jimmy jib during the shoot. For the aerial shots, I used my own drone, which I operated myself. This is what Bhuvan said. The cinematographer assures us that KGF will be a complete package when it comes down to direction, when it comes down to music, artwork, cinematography, even acting. He says that Prashanth was involved in almost every shot, but at the same time, he had complete faith in the team. His confidence has helped the whole experience be extremely good. Now, Bhuvan started his career as a cinematographer with Prashanth itself in Ugaram. Until then, he was only a still photographer. Prashanth wanted him to give a try, and it clicked. Generally, directors tend to dominate technicians, but in case of Prashanth, the director only expresses his vision, and he asks his team to remain faithful to it. After a rec and finalizing the location for KGF, Prashanth explained every detail of the film. Sometimes he would allow the other people to give their own twist, but he never objected. The movie is a period drama, 70s, 80s, and mostly colored black and brown. So Prashanth and Bhuvan, they don't like too many colors. Red was supposed to show blood, otherwise rest is complete black. The color used is Japan black, which gives a very greasy look, and it also gives a very retro and raw feel. You know, there were a lot of dust storms at the shooting, and they had to, sometimes create it as well. Black smoke was needed, for which kerosene was burnt, and it was a controlled burning by automatic machines. Many shots, especially the KGF portion, were never shot at a stretch. They would shoot up to 7 days and would get tired. Their longest schedule was just 11 days. Now, he told us that when he shot outdoors, he didn't use any light, and evening episodes were shot with just 2 power lights. He had lit the atmosphere with fire to shoot some of the fight sequences, and a scene was just shot with only a light from a matchstick. That is amazing. They have tried to use natural light sources in most of the scenes of the movie. Bhuvan's job did not end after the film's shoot, because there is a lot of work still going on at chapter 1. There's a lot of things that is going on. Promotions, he is very heavily involved with promotions. You generally do not find technicians involved in promotions. But Bhuvan has been talking to the media. He has already gained quite a bit of following as well. He's already well respected for his previous work, but KGF has catapulted Bhuvan to a completely new place altogether. He is hoping the best to Team KGF. I am hopeful that when this movie gets released, it will get easy acceptance, not just in the Kannada audience, but also across India. There is already quite a bit of buzz in North India. I'm still a little weary, because I think the number of screens could be more. The number of screens right now is just 850 from what I've come to know. But I would have liked this to release in at least 13 to 1500 screens. That would have been a good coverage for the movie. I've talked about this in another show which might be available on YouTube if you want to watch it. But the bottom line remains, uh, screens, no screens. A good movie is a good movie, and it will run. It will run forever if it has to. That is the case. So, here's wishing all the best again. I'm Anupam Sinha. You're watching today's, and I'll be back after a very short break. After that, I'm going to talk about a Telugu movie with Naga Shaurya. Don't go anywhere.